Yo, what's happening with you guys, man? Hey, we back. Another cook up for January 12th, 2024. We got a nice card today. We got 10 games on the slate. So, it's going to be a busy day for us. Hey, sadly, lock missed again. Now we're 8 and 3 on the lock. Desperately need to bounce back. Tonight we were on the Knicks. I thought for sure with them boys out for the Mavs that they could get it done. I was wrong. That's what happens. You can't win them all, boys. But hey, like I said, looking for the bounce back tomorrow. There is a decent card, like I was saying, 10 games. So hey, let's get right into it. First game up, we got the Pacers versus the Hawks. Hawks laying 5.5 here in this one. Pacers will be missing Halliburton and Jalen Smith, while the Hawks still without Garrison Matthews, Clint Capella, and Wesley Matthews. So the Hawks seems like they're slowly turning things around here. They did look good in that overtime win on Wednesday, but Pacers have been more consistent team, if you ask me, and just head and shoulders better team. I know without Halliburton, it is a spot that I really don't like. But for this one, I am going to lean towards the Pacers to get it done, even if Halliburton's not playing. Next game up, though, we got Rockets versus the Pistons. Pistons are underdogs here for this one, plus 7.5. Rockets laying the wood. Rockets going to be shorthanded here with Dylan Brooks out, while the Pistons still will be without Monte Morris, Cade Cunningham, and the Rockets, they haven't been at their best lately, man. I'm gonna be honest. And they're coming into this one off a loss. That game did go into overtime. The Pistons, though, haven't been really anything to brag about. They have been keeping it close though with the other teams. They have been playing competitive basketball. We've seen them come out and go crazy in the I believe that was the Kings game, and then the Kings came back and completely took it over in the second half. Um, you know, they also didn't look good against the Spurs. They didn't have Cunningham in that game. The line, it's pretty reasonable here, and I'm gonna take the Rockets to go ahead and win and cover against the Pistons, worst team in the league. So yeah, that's my pick for that one. I'm leaning towards Rockets there. Next game up, excuse me, we got Kings versus Sixers. Sixers are underdogs in this one. The Kings will likely be without Kevin Huerter for this one. The Sixers are keeping an eye on Joel Embiid, who is game time decision. The Kings haven't been at their best lately, but they have continued to win games. They did have a massive win over the Hornets, so you know that was nice to see for them. The 76ers have struggled a little bit lately with Embiid missing, so if he isn't in this one, I'm probably gonna lean towards the Kings. But as of right now, you know, I feel like Embiid will return here, and I feel like if he does return, then they could be able to get the job done, which they usually do when they got the big man on the floor. So hey, if Embiid's in, I'm leaning towards the Sixers for sure. If he doesn't play, I'll probably lean towards the Kings. But for now, as of right now, I'm gonna lean towards the Sixers. Next game up, we got Warriors versus the Bulls. Bulls are laying 3.5 in this one. Warriors still will be missing Draymond Green and Chris Paul at the time that I wrote this up. And the Bulls will be without who we got? Torrey Craig here. And the Warriors just feel like they've been in an ice cold slump lately, man. I mean, big loss to the Pelicans, and I feel like it was one that Curry probably took a little more personal. He's used to putting them away, taking those boys behind the woodshed. But the Warriors, they're still capable of pulling off upsets, especially on the road. The Bulls, however, though, do seem like they're the better team right now. They're playing better basketball. They're in better form. And I think with a short line, we might have some value here with them. So I'm going to lean towards the Bulls in this one. Next game up, we got Grizzlies versus the Clips. The Clippers have all their key players healthy for this one. The Grizz are still missing Derrick Rose, Brandon Clark, John Morant, Marcus Smart. And, the Grizzlies showed in that last outing that, hey, even without Morant, and a couple of the other boys, um, it don't really mean too much for them. They did beat the Mavericks in a big win. That was on Tuesday. Um, However, I feel like it might be kind of difficult for them to do the same thing here against the Clippers, who have been pretty much red hot lately. And, it's a reasonable line for the game. And I feel like Clippers should get the win here and cover. So I'm going to lean towards the Clippers in this one. I think it's like -7.5. But we're going to lay the wood with them here. Magic versus the Heat. The Heat are -3.5 in this one. Magic are underdogs. Miami will be at home for this game. They are 21-16 on the year and 17-20 ATS after their last matchup, which was a loss to the OKC. And Orlando, they also lost their last outing, which was against the Timberwolves. We were on Orlando for that one. Both teams 2 for 3 in their last 5 games. Orlando is 21-16 straight up and 25-12 ATS this season. They do have a 12-7 ATS on the road, so that's something to keep in mind, knowing Miami will be playing this one at home. The thing that scares me here, though, is the injuries for both sides. Butler's doubtful, and for the Magic, Wagner, Gary Harris, Isaac, and Carter Jr. still questionable at the time of my write-up. But Miami's not something I look to back, really, at home as a favorite. It's usually a spot where I tend to stay away from them. However, I do think in this matchup that they do have the edge, even without Butler. Again, it's one of those games I'm checking the injuries report before I even look to place anything. Probably wouldn't even place anything on this game personally, but I would lean towards Miami here, especially if the Magic's going to be out with those boys in the lineup. Next game up, we got Wolves versus the Blazers. Wolves laying double digits. They will be at home, though, for this one, with rest. The Blazers come into this one off of a pretty tragic loss to the Thunder Buddies, 139-77. If you watch that game, it was crazy. I did live bet on this game, and it was pretty profitable. Their offense seemed to struggle, and their defense really wasn't even a thing for the Blazers in that game, if you ask me. Gobert and Conley both sat out last game for the Wolves. Neither has a serious injury, and I think they're more likely to play here after another day of rest. Edwards and Towns have played in pretty much almost every game this season, and I feel like the Wolves will be at full strength here. DeAndre Ayton could be out for this matchup for the Blazers, and personally, I just think off the back-to-back with travel, we will see fatigue, in the later quarters. Especially as this game rolls on, but short, sweet, simple. Give me the Timberwolves here for the blowout. I'm laying the double digits with them, and that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Next game up, we got Spurs versus the Hornets. Spurs laying 1.5 here, and to be honest, this is not a game I'm rushing to bet on at all. The Spurs are 3-30 on the year, 16-20 ATS this season with 4 straight covers for the Spurs so far. And the Hornets are 8-27 straight up and have lost 9 of their last 10 games. Wembanyama did put up his first career triple-double on his last outing, which was nice to see for him as a rookie. But the Spurs have put up a fight lately against teams like the Cavs and the Bucks, and they've kept it within close games. So, for this one, I could care less about this game, but if I'm forced to pick, I'm definitely going to be rocking with the Spurs for this one, laying a short line, -1.5. Give me the Spurs, and I'm going to rock with them. That's my story for this one. Next game up, we got Clippers versus the Grizz. Oh, shit. I already did this one. My bad, boys. Next game up, we got Toronto versus Jazz. Okay, the Jazz will be at home for this game. That is a spot where we have cashed with them a lot this season, where they are 12-5 straight up. They have been absolutely red hot, and to be honest, they're starting to look like a possible playoff team. The Jazz have gone 9-2 straight up over their last 11 games overall. They're 9-2 ATS, and in those last 11, the Raptors are off a back-to-back. Both of those were losses to the Lakers and the Clippers in their last 2 outings. The Raptors are not a team that I like to back on the road, and the Jazz defense have been improving in my eyes. Also, Utah is 4-1 straight up and ATS in their last 5 encounters with the Raptors. So give me the small line with the Jazz, laying practically a bucket at -2.5. I'm going to take it. I'm on it. Last game of the night, we got Nuggets versus the Pelicans. Nuggets favorite, -6.5 here at the crib. And hey, you already know what I always be saying. The Nuggets at home, they go stupid crazy at the crib all season. And they have won 2 of their last 3 at home with that surprising loss to the Magic. This series is tied 1-1 for the season. And for the Pelicans, at the time of this write-up, Zion, Ingram, McCollum, and Murphy are all questionable for this matchup. And I know questionable doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to play, but I don't like the fact that a lot of them could possibly sit for this game. The Nuggets, I feel in this game, will look to break the tie for the series and get a dub at home, where I really don't like to fade them at all. So, hey, short, sweet, simple. Give me the Nuggets at home, laying the 6.5 where they go stupid, dummy, crazy. I'm laying it with them. And yeah, man, like I said, it was a hard day on the lock. Like I said, we were 3 days straight now we've missed on the lock, and I'm looking for the bounce back. But hey, other than that, boys, if you're on the Twitch show, we are live betting live with you guys. We have made money. Today I made 24 units in pretty much, 36 minutes, 3 different quarters on 3 different games. So, just depends, man, what you guys are in there for. If you're hopping in, just checking on the picks, hopping out, then that is what it is. But I do a lot of live betting with you guys and stuff on there. But hey, rock with me if you rock with me. If you're liking these videos, you've been making some money, man. Hey, smash the like button. Drop some comments on there for me. Let me know what you guys are rocking with for today, January 12th. And, let's continue to make some money, man. I'm looking to get these locks back on the money train. Keep that rolling. We definitely need to bounce back. 3 losses in a row. Sad, but it's true. And that's what happens. That's how it goes, man. Some days we take blows, some days we knock the fucking book outs. But, long story short, man, gonna keep doing this every day with you guys, man. We're gonna keep making money. So, hey, if you're rocking with it, you're rocking with it. Please, please drop a sub. If you're rocking with the channel, man, I appreciate it. Like I said, smash the like button if you've been liking these videos and if you've been making some money with them. Let me know in the comments what you guys are rocking with, how you've been doing lately. I appreciate every single one of you guys who drop by and show some love on the videos. You guys are the best. But hey, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a good one. And good luck to all of you guys. And let's make some money, boys. You already know. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'll be on stream tomorrow before the game start. You already know what we do. And we'll be cooking up live and direct, baby. Straight out the kitchen. All right, boys. Y'all have a good one. And hey, peace out, man. Woo!